Manatili po tayong nakaupo para sa ating panalangin. Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak at ng Diyos, Espiritu Santo. Ama naming Diyos, maraming salamat po sa pagkakataong ito na ipinagkaloob mo sa amin. Pag-uusapan po namin ang mga mahalagang bagay sa pagpupulong na ito. Naway samahan mo po kami sa pagkakataong ito na linisin mo po anumang makita mong masama sa aming puso at pag-iisip. Magtulangan po sana ang bawat isa na ipahayag anuman ang mga magagandang opinyon sa ikatatagumpay ng aming mga layunin. Dagdagan mo po kami ng karunungan at higit sa lahat ng pananampalataya na magagawa po namin ang mga bagay na mahihirap gawin sa pamamagitan ng tulong at awa mo po sa amin. Pagkaloob mo po ang kapayapaan sa buong panahon ng aming pagpupulong. Hinihiling po namin ang lahat ng ito sa pangalan ni Jesus na aming dakilang tagapagligtas. Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak at ng Santo. Amen. Good morning, everyone. I acknowledge the presence of the member of Bids and Awards Committee, Mrs. Heidelisa B. Mauricio, our chairperson.
Present.
Engineer Joel S. Estacio, our vice chairperson.
Present.
Engineer Mark Peter C. Recto, our regular member.
Present.
And Engineer William B. Zamoranos, our provisional member.
Present.
From our DPWH, Engineer Paulo F. Garcia, head. Engineer Cart Legaspi, member.
Present.
Engineer Michael Angelo D.G. Mariano, member.
Present.
And Mr. Denver Largosa, member.
Present.
From our back secretariat, Engineer Adelina R. Pito, member. Miss Christine Rose de Guzman, member.
Present.
Mrs. Marjorie Kupkupin, member.
Present.
Mrs. Alitea Gudoy, member.
Present.
And yours truly, our head back secretariat. I from our contractor, from Structura Technica.
Good morning to everyone and sa mga nanonood, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Today, we have the private conference for the procurement of civil works to discuss the scope of work and technical specifications for the projects to be bid on June 3, 2026 at 8 a.m. at MMNDO Back Conference Room. For contract ID number 25OA 104, construction of a school building phase 2 Tugatog National High School, Barangay Tugatog, Malabon City. Brief description, construction of a school building. ABC is 19,898,700 pesos and 63 centavos. Source of fund FY 2025 Basic Educational Facilities Fund. Contract duration 120 calendar days. Cost of bidding documents, 25,000 pesos. Pickup license size range small B category C and D. Contract ID number 26OA0022, construction of multipurpose building, Bacog Covered Court, Phase 2, Navotas City, 14.665786 and 120.938136. Brief description, construction of multipurpose building. ABC is 12,684,194 pesos and 45 centavos. Source of funds CY 2026 GAA. Contract duration 180 calendar days. Cost of bidding documents 25,000 pesos. Pickup license size range small B category C and D. For contract ID number 26080023, construction completion of multipurpose building for Storey, 8 classroom school building, Tangos Elementary School 1, 138868, Navotas City. Brief description, construction, completion of multipurpose building. ABC is 9,892,285 pesos and 39 centavos. Source of funds CY 2026 GAA. Contract duration 150 calendar days. Cost of bidding documents is 10,000 pesos. Pickup license size range small B category C and D. For contract ID number 26OA0024, construction completion of multipurpose building, Tanza, Pabahay, Navotas City, 14.6811318, 120.935 33. Brief description, construction and completion of multipurpose building. ABC is 14,129,788 pesos and 10 centavos. Source of funds CY 2026 GAA. Contract duration 150 calendar days. Cost of bidding documents is 25,000 pesos. Pickup license size range small B category C and D. And the last is for contract ID number 2608-0025, construction of multipurpose building Wawa Covered Court Phase 2, Navotas City, 14.669817, 120.3 ay 934463. Brief description, construction of multipurpose building. ABC is 11,149,030 pesos and 32 centavos. Source of funds CY 2026 GAA. Contract duration 180 calendar days. Cost of bidding documents 25,000 pesos. Pickup license size range small B category C and D. The scope of work and technical specification for the said contract ID number will be discussed by Engineer Michael Mariano.
For contract ID number 2508-0104, construction of school building, Phase 2, Tugatog National High School, Barangay Tugatog, Malabon City. The following are the scope of works. 8.1.13, construction of field office for the engineer, 16 square meters, 1 lump sum. B.3, permits and clearances, 1 lump sum. B.5, project billboards, signboards, 2 each. B.7, occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum. B.9, mobilization, demobilization, 1 lump sum. 8021, unsuitable excavation with dewatering, 108.84 cubic meters. Structural concrete, 4,000 PSI, Class A, 28 days, 201.34 cubic meters. Structural concrete, Class B, 28 days, 37.77 cubic meters. Reinforcing steel, grade 40, 19,929.3 kilograms. Reinforcing steel, grade 60, 2168.02 kilograms. Formworks and false works, 1583.42 square meters. Catch basin concrete, 15 each. Sewer line works, 1 lump sum. Storm drainage and downspout, 1 lump sum. Water closet, elongated complete tank type, 5 sets. Lavatory, wall hung complete, manually operated, 1 set. Floor drain plates, 50 mm diameter stainless, 12 sets. Bidet, 5 pieces. Stainless steel grab bar, 40 millimeters diameter, 4 meters. Facial mirror, 4.7 square meters. Faucet, 6 pieces. Water meter, 1 piece. Cold water lines, 1 lump sum. Ceiling, 4.5 metal frame, fiber cement board, 21.58 square meters. Wall frame wood blackboard, 1.2 meters by 4.8 meters, 9 each. Residential casement, 138.96 square meters. Residential casement window security grills, 86.4 square meters. Residential casement corridor security grills, 108.87 square meters. Jalousie window glass, 57.6 square meters. 1.6 meter by 1.5 meter window frames, 24 sets. 0.9 meter by 2.4 door frames, 24 sets. 1 meter by 2.1 meter door frames, 1 set. 0.8 meters by 2.1 meter door frames, 5 sets. 2.1 meters by 1.9 meter door frames, 1 set. 0.6 meters by 1.3 meter door frames, 9 sets. Doors flash, 19.04 square meters. Doors wood panel, 51.84 square meters. Pre-painted metal sheets, 292.69 square meters. Waterproofing cement base, 132.88 square meters. Glazed tiles and trim, 61.69 square meters. Unglazed tiles, 26.7 square meters. Cement plaster finish, 3,464.03 square meters. Painting works masonry, 2,086.71 square meters. Painting work steel, 645.09 square meters. Reflective insulation, 292.69 square meters. 1046-1A1 CHB load bearing, 100 mm, 154.8 square meters. 1046-1A2 CHB load bearing, 150 mm, 752.98 square meters. 1047-8A structural steel trusses, 9,817.27 kilograms. GI pipe railing, corridor railing, 69 meters. Conduits, boxes, and fittings, 1 lump sum. Wires and wiring devices, 1 lump sum. Panel board with main and branch breakers, 1 lump sum. Lighting fixtures, 1 lump sum. And automatic fire sprinkler system, rough-ins only, 1 lump sum. For contract ID number 26OA0022, construction of multipurpose building, Bacog Covered Court, Phase 2, Navotas City, 14.665786, 120.938136. The following are the scope of works. Construction and field office for the engineer, 40 square meters, 1 lump sum. Permits and clearances, 1 lump sum. Project billboards and signboard, 2 each. Occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum. Occupational safety and health, signages and barricades, 1 lump sum. Mobilization, demobilization, 1 lump sum. Unsuitable excavation with dewatering, 0.18 cubic meters. Embankment from borough, common soil, 27.53 cubic meters. Gravel fill, 75.2 cubic meters. Structural concrete, 4,000 psi, class A, 41.26 cubic meters. Structural concrete, class B, 28 days, 112.8 cubic meters. Reinforcing steel, deformed, grade 40, 5101.79 kilograms. Reinforcing steel, deformed, grade 60, 3629.2 kilograms. Formworks and false works, 376.25 square meters. Soil poisoning, 118.24 liters. Storm drainage and downspout, 1 lump sum. Fabricated metal roofing accessory, gutters, 69.35 linear meters. Prepainted metal shields, rib type, long span, 773.54 square meters. Unglazed tiles, 45.03 square meters. Cement plaster finish, 275.7 square meters. Decorative stone, 25.2 square meters. Painting works, masonry concrete, 778.88 square meters. Painting works steel, 894.69 square meters. Textured finish, rubberized page, 631.48 square meters. Polycarbonate sheets, panel, twin wall, 247.56 linear meter. Reflective insulation, 773.54 square meters. CHB load bearing, 150 mm, 137.85 square meters. Metal structure, 1 lump sum. Structural steel trusses, 16359.96 kilograms. Structural steel trusses with bending for 773.6 kilograms. Glass fiber, backboard with ring and frame, 1 lump sum. Stainless steel railing, 2.5 meters. Conduit boxes and fittings, 1 lump sum. Wires and wiring devices, 1 lump sum. Panel boards, 1 lump sum. Lighting fixtures, 1 lump sum. CCTV system, 1 lump sum. Public address system, 1 lump sum. Ventilating equipment, 1 lump sum. And oscillating wall fan, 12 sets. For contract ID number 26OA0023, construction completion of multipurpose building, 4-story 8 classroom school building, Tangos Elementary School 1, Navotas City. The following are the scope of works. Construction of field office for the engineer, 20 square meters, 1 lump sum. Permits and clearances, 1 lump sum. Project billboards and signboard, 2 each. Occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum. Occupational safety and health program, signages and barricades, 1 lump sum. Mobilization, demobilization, 1 lump sum. Unsuitable excavation with dewatering, 96.12 cubic meters. Gravel fill, 10.44 cubic meters. Lean concrete, manual mixing, 3.34 cubic meters. Bidet, 10 pieces. Cistern, 1 lump sum. Wall frame, blackboard, 1.2 by 4.8 meters, 4 each. Residential casement, window security grills, 48.96 square meters. Waterproofing, cement base, 116.44 square meters. Built up and preformed membrane, 103.42 square meters. Painting works, masonry, concrete, 1467.02 square meters. Painting works, wood, 427.02 square meters. CHB load bearing, 100 mm, 73.8 square meters. Structural steel, fire escape, 1 lump sum. Pole mounted power transformer with complete accessories, 1 lump sum. CCTV system, 1 lump sum. Oscillating ceiling fan, 16 sets. Automatic fire sprinkler system, 1 lump sum. And fire alarm system, 1 lump sum. For contract ID number 26OA0024, construction completion of multipurpose building, Tanza, Pabahay, Navotas City, 14.681318, 120.9533. The following are the scope of works. Construction of field office for the engineers, 20 square meters, 1 lump sum. Permits and clearances, 1 lump sum. Project billboards and signboards, 2 each. Occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum. Mobilization, demobilization, 1 lump sum. Removal of structures and obstruction, 1 lump sum. Unsuitable excavation with dewatering, 233.93 cubic meters. Embankment from borough, common soil, 198.14 cubic meters. Gravel fill, 8.21 cubic meters. Gate, 1 lump sum. Structural concrete, 4,000 psi, class A, 28 days, 64.07 cubic meters. Reinforcing steel, grade 40, 3970.52 kilograms. Reinforcing steel, grade 60, 7128.62 kilograms. Formworks and false works, 518 square meters. Ceiling, metal frame, fiber, cement board, 67.04 square meters. Wall, aluminum metal cladding, 56.1 square meters. Steel window, 1 lump sum. Steel louver door, 1.89 square meters. Tempered glass, 87.78 square meters. Fabricated metal roofing accessory, gutters, 33.36 linear meters. Repainted metal sheets, rib type, long span, 67.10 square meters. Unglazed tiles, 1128.32 square meters. Painting, cement plaster finish, 1128.32 square meters. Painting works masonry concrete, 1309.88 square meters. Painting works wood, 67.04 square meters. Reflective insulation, 67.1 square meters. CHB load bearing, 150 mm, 564.16 square meters. Structural steel trusses, 1940.44 kilograms. Conduit boxes and fittings, 1 lump sum. Wires and wiring devices, 1 lump sum. Generator 3-phase standby, 1 lump sum. Solar panel with inverter, battery and other devices, 1 lump sum. Lighting fixtures, 1 lump sum. And lighting fixtures, 1 lump sum. For contract ID number 26OA0025, construction of multipurpose building, Wawa Covered Court, Phase 2, Navotas City, 14.6698 9817, 120.934463. The following are the scope of works. Construction of field office for the engineer, 40 square meters, 1 lump sum. Permits and clearances, 1 lump sum. Project billboards and signboards, 2 each. Occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum. Occupational safety and health program, signages and barricades, 1 lump sum. Mobilization, demobilization, 1 lump sum. Unsuitable excavation with dewatering, 2.07 cubic meters. Embankment from borough, common soil, 36 cubic meters. Gravel fill, 7.83 cubic meters. Structural concrete, 4,000 PSI, Class A, 28 days, 29.26 cubic meters. Structural concrete, Class B, 28 days, 7.83 cubic meters. Reinforcing steel, deformed, grade 40, 1992.01 kilograms. Reinforcing steel, deformed, grade 60, 3063.91 kilograms. Formworks and false works, 271.71 square meters. Storm drainage and downspout, 1 lump sum. Fabricated metal roofing accessory, gutter, 69 linear meters. Repainted metal sheets, rib type, long span, 768.5 square meters. Unglazed tile, 64.4 square meters. Cement plaster finish, 344.76 square meters. Decorative stone, 21.6 square meters. Painting works, masonry concrete, 786.37 square meters. Painting works steel, 906.58 square meters. Textured finish, rubberized paint, 608.99 square meters. Polycarbonate sheets panel, twin wall, 6 mm, 234.59 linear meters. Reflective insulation, 768.5 square meters. CHB load bearing, including reinforcing steel, 150 mm, 187.37 square meters. Metal structures, 1 lump sum. Structural steel trusses, 16,774.07 kilograms. Structural steel trusses with bending, 4957.2 kilograms. Glass fiber, basketball backboard with ring and frame, 1 lump sum. Railing, 1 lump sum. Conduit boxes and fittings, 1 lump sum. Wires and wiring devices, 1 lump sum. Panel board, 1 lump sum. Lighting fixtures, 1 lump sum. CCTV system, 1 lump sum. Public address system, 1 lump sum. Ventilating equipment, 1 lump sum. And oscillating wall fan, 12 sets. That's all po. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Mariano. Now, Engineer Pahimna will discuss the documents to be submitted by the bidders.
For the major category of works for ID number 25OA0104, building, construction without piles, low-rise concrete frame, 1 to 5 story. For ID number 26OA0022 to 25, major category of works, building, completion. For the similar category of works that shall be considered in the evaluation of the work experience required for the contract to be bid, please refer to DO 164 series of 2025. For the required key personnel and minimum years work experience, 5 years and general and 3 years and relevant, ID number 25OA0104, 26OA0022 to 25, project engineer, DPWH accredited engineer, materials engineer, DPWH accredited materials engineer, full-time safety officer, certified DOLE with 40 hours CSHP seminar, general foreman, skilled laborer, and unskilled laborer. For the required equipment for ID number 25OA0104, backhoe, dump truck, water pump, plate compactor, concrete vibrator, pumpcrete, bar cutter, bar bender, welding machine, disc grinder, truck-mounted crane, cutting outfit, grinder, and 1 bagger mixer. For ID number 22 to 25, 22, 24, and 25, cargo truck, service truck, backhoe crawler mounted, dump truck, water pump, plate compactor, concrete vibrator, pumpcrete, bar cutter, bar bender, one bagger mixer, welding machine, cutting outfit, portable breaker, and minor tools. For ID number 2608-0023, cargo truck, service truck, boom truck, low bed trailers, jackhammer, air compressor, cutting outfit, dump truck, water pump, plate compactor, concrete vibrator, pumpcrete, one bagger mixer, bar cutter, bar bender, welding machine, disc grinder, threading machine, and minor tools. For the laboratory equipment, please refer to DO number 11, series of 2017 for the minimum materials testing equipment. Documents to be submitted by the bidders. Submission and receipt of bids is composed of technical and financial proposal, which should be in separate sealed envelopes, which shall be submitted simultaneously. Contents of first envelope or technical proposal. Updated PhilJEP certificate of platinum registration and membership. Registration certificate from Securities and Exchange Commission. Department of Trade and Industry for sole proprietorship or cooperative development authority for cooperatives or its equivalent document. Mayor's business permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located, or the equivalent documents for executive economic zones or areas. Tax clearance as per EO 398 Series 2005 as finally reviewed and approved by the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board or PICAB, or special PICAB license in case of joint ventures. Each partner of the joint venture shall submit the respected PhilJEP certificate of platinum registration in accordance with Section 20.2.9.1 of the IRR of RA 12009. The submission of technical and financial eligibility documents by any of the joint venture partners constitute compliance, provided that the partner responsible to submit the NFCC shall likewise submit the statement of all of its ongoing contracts and audited financial statements. The prospective bidders' audited financial statements showing, among others, the prospective bidder's total and current assets and liabilities, stamp received by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institutions for the preceding calendar year, which should not be earlier than 2 years from the date of bid submission. Submit a latest general information sheet reflecting the beneficial ownership information duly received by the Securities and Exchange Commission for corporations and sworn affidavit of eligibility and financial ownership. You may see in the PhilJEP's advisory number 2025-007 or in section 82.3 of RA 12009. Statement of prospective bidders of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract similar to the contract to be bid except under conditions provided under the rules. Original copy of bid security with validity period of 120 calendar days from the date of submission of bids. The procuring entity may request the bidders to extend the validity of their bid securities beyond 120 calendar days prior to their expiration. if the funding source for the procurement project has yet to be approved and made effective. The bidder shall submit a bid securing declaration, no percentage required, and shall be notarized or any form of bid security like cash or cashier's check, manager's check issued by a bank equivalent to 2% of ABC, bank draft guarantee or a revocable letter equivalent to 5% of ABC, surety bond callable upon demand issued by a surety or insurance company duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security equivalent to 5% of the ABC. And FCC computation. For the project's requirements, organizational chart for the procurement to be bid, list of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the procurement project to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data, list of contractors' major equipment units, which are owned, leased, and are under purchase agreements supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor vendor for the duration of the project, as case may be, and original duly signed omnibus sworn statement in accordance with Section 54.3 of the new RA 12009. For the contents of second envelope or financial proposal, bid form in accordance with the prescribed format and shall be typewritten or written in ink and shall be signed by the bidder or its duly authorized duly representative. Bid price in the bill of quantities, duly accomplished detailed estimate form including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used and coming up with the bid, and cash flow by quarter. Any bids submitted after the deadline for submission and receipt of bids prescribed by the procuring entity shall be declared late and shall not be accepted by the procuring entity. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically, but bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. For financial and technical envelope shall be book-bounded on manual submission of bids. All documents requirement in financial and technical envelope are duly signed by the bidder and properly tagged for easy verification. Please submit the updated PLGF certificate of platinum registration. All assigned project engineer of the contractor shall be accredited by the DPWH. All bidders shall submit their ISO certification 9001-2015 in accordance to DO 110 Series 2024. All bidders shall submit the general information sheet reflecting the beneficial ownership information duly received by the SEC or Securities and Exchange Commission for Corporation. In evaluation of bids, the financial component of the bids of each past bidder shall be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical corrections for computational errors, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid prices. The BAC shall automatically disqualify any total calculated bid price which exceeds the ABC. The following factors are to be considered in the evaluation of the bid. For price completeness, no price. Where no price or a zero or a dash free to the GOP, all prices are deemed to include all taxes. Bids not addressing or providing all of the required items in the bidding documents, including, where applicable, BOQ, shall be considered non-responsive. For arithmetical corrections, Bid price and figures versus words prevail. Total price per item versus unit price per item, unit price prevails. Total price versus actual sum of prices of component items, actual prevails. And unit cost and detailed estimate versus cost and BOQ, BOQ prevails. During post-qualifications, the submitted documents requirement like legal requirement, technical requirement, financial requirement shall be checked and verified. If the bid is above ABC, disqualified. In contract award, the contract shall be awarded to the bidder whose bid has been determined to be the lowest calculated responsive bid as a result of the detailed evaluation and post-qualification conducted. The successful bidder shall be notified through the issuance of notice of award within the validity period and must be confirmed by the successful bidder in writing within 10 days upon receipt thereof in accordance with Section 66.5 of RA 12009.
Thank you, Engineer Pahimna. Are there any question po? Sir, may question. Okay. Okay, if there are no further questions, our private conference is adjourned at 9:33 a.m. Thank you everyone and to all our viewers. Maraming salamat po.